Good boy, Spark. This is the trailer I'll be doing next. Here you have the front door, screen in front, hole in the floor, another hole in the floor, holes in the ceilings, ceiling coming down, leaks, kitchen, not in good shape, not in great shape here. Anyways, carpet's pulled up. Here's more carpet to pull up. Here's the first bedroom. As you go in, very small. Barely enough room for Spark. Here's the second bedroom. Little closet here. Alright. Here is the bathroom. Some more holes in the floor. Around here. Laundry area. Nasty ceiling stuff. And then this would be the master bedroom here in the back. Big bedroom. Big closet. Pretty nice. Sweet. That's it. And then you come back through here and bada bing bada boom. There's the front door and out we go. So I start the process by going to the spot with the most damage and carefully peeling back the floor or walls until I find the damage and expose what needs to be fixed. In this house, I started by digging into that hole in the floor in between the kitchen and living room right there, and I dug into the wall and there was rot all the way up to the ceiling. So I repaired what was in the wall, putting new blocking in and just putting a brace on the blocking that I couldn't remove. And then I spray the old blocking with antifreeze to kill the mold and also with paint so that it seals everything in after the antifreeze gets given a chance to dry. Then everything's buttoned back up. So here's some ceiling stuff that's been sprayed. The entire ceiling had to come down. I hired a crew of 4 guys and we took the whole ceiling down, re-insulated it, and put sheetrock up. And so then throughout the house there's another window that had to have some rot repaired. Here's some floor rot that needed to be repaired. The bathroom here, that had to go. The bath had to go. The tub and the counter had to go. The window also needed to be reframed, and there was more rot in the window. And then here's some electrical. This kitchen island had to be done. A broken window. This window had to be replaced, and also the window on the front of the house needed to be replaced as well. Then getting to the outside, here's the extensive damage on the outside. So with the windows, what I did was remove the old trim, put a really thick bead of caulk over the flange of the window, and then put new trim over the caulk, like squished it in, and then recalked over that trim to see that all the windows leaked, and the doors and the roofs usually leak on these old trailers. Here's a rebuilding of the porch. I took an old porch, kind of stripped it down to skeleton, and then rebuilt it up with some nicer wood. And then so on the inside, you'll see that I sheetrocked the ceiling. I painted the entire place. We put in new cabinetry. All that cabinetry got ripped out and new cabinetry got put in. A new kitchen island, like the rebuilt kitchen island. Electrical had to be moved. Lights had to be moved. Dishwasher had to be installed. A new oven had to be installed. Really extensive repairs on this one here. Basically, the floor, the roof, the walls, the ceiling, everything, almost down to the skeleton, had to be redone. And here's the finished pictures showing that it ended up going on the market for sale when I was done with it. and I did the entire process on this trailer, including, removing old carpet, old junk from the trailer that was left in there by the previous tenants. So basically took a dump and turned it into a nice home ready to be lived in. Conscious Construction is now fully operational. We are mobile, off-grid, and self-contained, which means that we can go anywhere, provide our own power and living quarters, and build anything.